Hey, what's going on, everybody? So we got an awesome little unboxing here for you. Again, I appreciate y'all clicking on and watching. So this one here, if you recognize the packaging, this is from Orion EDC. So we're gonna go ahead and crack into this tonight. I've been waiting to get this knife for a while. I don't know why I didn't pull the trigger on it sooner, but everybody's been telling me I got to get one. So unboxing knife today is the little customized Vosteed Thunderbird with the deep blue, purple, blurple, whatever you want to call it, die job. So this is one of the Gen 1s, one of the very first ones to come out. Still got the wire pocket clip and everything. Matter of fact, I don't even know if you can get the I don't even know if you can get the black blade anymore. I'm not sure on that one though. But let's take a look at what you guys came for. So here we go. Let's take a look here. A box or package inside of a package. So, just like my usual unboxings, guys, just bear with us on, bear with me on any background noise, anything like that. Of course, you know, dogs are going to dogs, so they are doing their thing, and I'm not going to stop that. And I definitely need to sharpen my knife. This thing has been through the ringer. Let's just grab another one here. Alright, let's grab one that I haven't really used that much. There we go, that's a little bit better. Let's see, try not to cut the box itself. Alright. Well, so, definitely got to do some sharpening this weekend. Alright, so we have Orion knives. So the question is, which one is it? Which one is it? Well, pretty much everybody should know. It is the Cetus. So I have been peer pressured into getting this thing as if I wasn't going to already get it. So when you open up the packaging, you get your little warranty card. Get some troll candy. Alright, and you do have a left and right pocket clip. So I am left-handed, but I do not carry my knives left-handed for whatever reason. I just grew up not being able to do that, so here we go. So I did go with the black and wood model. I can't recall what kind of wood it is. Oh, that's really cool. So we've got the kind of copper or brass colored backspacer Orion knives. This wood is absolutely beautiful though. So I've got a new blade for Wood Wednesday. Let's give it the first flipper action. Oh, I failed it. That's my fault, not the knives. So you've got 14C. I really do like that. Let's see, try the reverse flick. Ooh, it reverse flicks nicely. You gotta get your finger in there and that little, there's just enough of that blade hole there. Let's see, let's try the, oh, getting that fuller is even easier. So that's what they want you to do. They want you to grab that fuller and flick it out. Nice, okay. Really digging it. I love the looks here. So let's go over, you know, just a few of the specs and stuff. Forgive my dog down here being stupid and growling at the other dogs. So we are sitting at about a 3.5 to 4 inch blade. Cutting edge is 3.5. Total handle, looking at about 4.5, give or take. So definitely a larger knife. Got that part out of the way. Take a look at how they did the pocket clip. Okay, yeah, I really like that. So your pocket clip is inset into the scales. So if you look in, let's see, there you go. So you've got your little cutout there for your scales, or for your pocket clip to slide down. And your scales are flush. I mean, your screws are flush with the scales. So that feels real nice. I don't feel anything that would cause a hot spot. Typical pocket clip catches right in that little spot in my hand, so you don't really feel it. Jimping's really nice. Sets you in really well. Of course, definitely feels good in the other hand because you don't have a pocket clip there. Let's see here. All but drop shut. You have to kind of shake it down a little bit. Centering is spot on. Can't get much better than that. Yeah, I really like the reverse flick action. It's got a good reverse flick, and those scales, the way you did the scales, and I'm catching myself doing it from every once in a while, but because it's I mean technically a frame lock, or it is a frame lock, so every once in a while I catch myself where I am getting onto the lock bar, and that's, yeah, it's just where I just got to get used to it. But when you're not on that lock bar, that reverse flick is nice, definitely nice. Just taking a look here at the grain in that wood. Again, that's just an absolutely gorgeous. So as always, we'll take a look at the initial sharpness. Let's see. We'll just use. Trying to find something to cut up here. How about some instructions on a rotary drill kit? This picture might be a little odd for that. Ooh. That first initial cut was nice. Looks like we might have just a little burr right there. Not bad, but man, that is... Trying to find that burr again, just so I can strop it out later. It's a laser beam though. It is sharp, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. That is, there it is. There's that little burr right there. Okay. Yeah, it's. Yep. It's just got a little burr, and I keep finding that burr every time I take it to the paper. But then you can see it just. Well, now it's just me. There we go. There we are, guys. Sorry to Mr. Orion. I promise you guys, the knife is damn sharp. There's no question about it. I'm just loving and letting the paper go. Let's see. Yeah, I mean it's shaving sharp. I just did it off. I'm out here. Can y'all see? Can y'all see the hairs? Hairs no more. So there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's a sharp knife. Get those hairs back off of it. All right. So overall opinion on the knife. For just first initial opinions, D10 is tuned well for reverse flicking, as long as you're not on that daggone lock bar. Well, now I can't do it. What's going on? What am I doing? What am I doing wrong? It's because the camera's on. There we go. The D10 is tuned really well for that. It's just I got to get the technique down for this particular knife. Flipper is... D10's a little weak for the flipper, but that's just... Well, it's not really that weak for the flipper. It's... You can fail it with the flipper, but if you give it any kind of staging whatsoever with your finger, it's going to go. But if you just kind of, you know, just kind of let it flop, it doesn't come out there as well. But it definitely flings out. Let's see. See if I can reverse flick it with the. Yeah, I can't reverse flick with my left hand, but yeah, definitely liking it. I'm probably going to adjust the pivot just a little bit to see if that opens things up. I might even go in and just kind of clean things up a little bit, but it's definitely a banger. I'm happy I picked it up. You can't go wrong with that big of a blade and that blade shape. I mean, it kind of reminds me of like a, I don't know, like a anteater or something. You know, it's got that kind of a downswept, but even then the blade is straight. It's almost an optical illusion because the cutting edge is flat, but then because the whole knife is curved, it gives you that appearance of having, it almost makes your brain think that the blade is curved itself, and it's really not. It's just that it's got that low tip. And I mean, this thing is going to be amazing for, you know, for utility cuts and things like that. Yeah, I don't think it's not. And the more I'm playing with it, and more I'm messing with it now, it's not the detent. It may be the actual location of the flipper. That's and again, it's just things that you got to get used to with every knife, because every knife is a little bit different. But looking at it here, the flipper in relationship to where the pivot's at, so you don't have much throw on the flipper before it's, you know, out of your range, and you're dealing with a fairly large blade that's not thin. I mean, it's not heavy. It's not a heavy knife by any means. It's just that's a lot of metal for that flipper to be slinging out, and it's just a little low. If that flipper were up, you know, a quarter of an inch, yeah, and it would kind of, I know it would kind of mess up the lines there a little bit, but if it were up a little bit further, or if it was just more upswept, it would definitely aid in that flipper activation. But again, you know, once you get used to the reverse flick, this thing is money with a reverse flick. You just got to know where to put your fingers. You know, now that I'm even, you know, just been playing with it for a little bit, getting there. So, all in all, awesome knife. Thanks everybody for the recommendations. You know, you guys are bad influences. You know, Matisfaction, said Stevie. Everybody else, literally everybody else in the live streams is telling me how much of an idiot I was for not having one already. So, I really appreciate you guys again for watching. With that being said, I am going to put a special announcement out there. So tomorrow or tonight, I am going to be filming the video for the giveaway. So be on the lookout for that. It is coming. The giveaway is happening. So those that were on the live stream last week or week before last already know about that. But I am going to try to do my first live stream for that giveaway, and to select from there. So again, just be on the lookout for everything that's coming, because there will be some participation required for the giveaway. But again, guys, I really appreciate everybody that watches, comments, and that's subscribed. You know, we've surpassed 250. We're on our way to 300. I think we're sitting at 261, something like that right now. So again, I really appreciate it, everybody. And as always, just remember to be kind, be humble, be EDC. Take care.